With all the rumors flying around about the future of the Simpsons Ride at Universal Studios, I figured now would be a great time to look back at the history of this chaotic attraction. To talk about the history of the Simpsons Ride, we first have to go back to the early 1990s with the opening of its predecessor attraction, Back to the Future, the ride. The ride opened on May 2nd, 1991 after a delayed construction period. The ride experience is the same as the Simpsons Ride, except of sitting in a Krusty-themed roller coaster, you are sitting in a DeLorean and traveling through time instead of Springfield. The Back to the Future ride was an attempt for Universal to catch up to the theme park empire, Disney. Initially, this plan worked. The Back to the Future ride was extremely popular and well-loved by many Universal Studios guests. At this time, no one would have expected Universal to ever change this ride to something else. As the years went on, though, this attraction really started to show its age. What was once a groundbreaking innovation quickly became dated and up for major refurbishment to keep up with the times. In 2006, Universal was already in the process of closing older and outdated attractions and replacing them with new ride systems and newer properties. It seemed the fate of the Back to the Future ride would have a similar story. Speculation started to arise of what could take the place of this attraction. The Simpsons and the Fast and the Furious were the frontrunners of those conversations, with Universal ultimately deciding to go with the Simpsons-themed retheme to the classic attraction. On March 30th, 2007, the Back to the Future ride would officially close in Florida, followed by the version in Hollywood closing on September 3rd that same year. Construction quickly began on the new attraction, and while pretty much everything was rethemed to look like a Krusty Land attraction straight out of the show, one thing stayed the same, and that was the ride system. The ride would still be a seated simulator ride in a theater watching a film that transported you into the world of The Simpsons. And on May 15th, 2008, the Simpsons Ride would open in Universal Studios, Florida, and 4 days later, the version in Hollywood would also open. Guests would enter Krusty Land to test out the newest ride along with the Simpsons family. During a pre-show video, guests see the escape of Sideshow Bob as he plans his revenge on the Simpsons family.
Now enjoy the Ferris wheel, or whatever this is. What do you want?
What is best served Coke? Is it ice cream? No, revenge! We're on vacation. Can't you kill me on a work day? Simpsons, get in that ride.
Forget it, Bob. We'll never. Dad.
I waited in line an hour for this thing and I'm riding it. Now hop in. Now the last thing you'll ever see. A leader reminds you.
Once on the ride, it is a chaotic chase through Krusty Land and many famous landmarks in Springfield, filled with lots of funny gags and references to the show that fans can appreciate. The ride was an instant hit, becoming one of the park's most popular attractions, so Universal didn't stop there. Over the next few years, the land around the attraction became an entire Springfield-dedicated land, with famous restaurants like Krusty Burger and Moe's Tavern, as well as the famous Quickie Mart. A second Simpsons-themed attraction was opened as well, that catered to younger riders. Kang and Kodos Twirl and Hurl was a spinning flat ride that was highly themed to the infamous alien characters. Everything was looking great for the partnership between Universal and The Simpsons, with lots of money being invested and that investment showing returned. It seemed like anything was possible for the future expansion to the presence of The Simpsons in the park. That was until in 2019, Disney acquired the rights to 21st Century Fox, which included the rights of the Simpsons franchise. Assuming Disney doesn't want its number one competitor to continue to use a franchise that they own, we could see the Simpsons Land closing by 2028. This is because when the land was opened back in 2008, a contract was signed for Universal to use the property for 20 years, which means that the contract ends in 2028. Disney has shown no sign so far in wanting to extend this contract, but with the announcement of The Simpsons Movie 2, scheduled to release in 2027, it may be in Disney's best interest to allow that land to stay open longer to promote their film. With so many rumors flying around about what the replacement to Springfield, USA could be, or if it'll even be replaced, it makes for a very interesting situation to watch over the next year or so until we finally have an answer. And as this video wraps up, I just want to thank you for watching. This is my first YouTube video ever, so I appreciate that you even staying this long into the video. I have a passion for theme parks and I want to show that through this channel. So any support through liking and subscribing to this channel would mean the world to me and show me you guys want more. Let me know in the comments what you think the future is for the Simpsons Ride and the Springfield land. Will it stay open another 5 years? Will it replace? And what will replace it? Let me know.